first one is Mickey Monk. Okay, so here you can see the video Mickey Monk here. If you are Mickey Monk, this is slang, and the significance is drunk. Okay, so when you drink alcohol, the sensation, your adjective is drunk. You are drunk. This boy is drunk. This girl is drunk. They are drinking too much alcohol and they are drunk. So in Ireland, in Dublin, you can say he is Mickey Monk, and this is slang, very informal, and it means they are drunk. You can also say drunk as a skunk. Okay, so that's another expression because it sounds very good. So he is drunk as a skunk, or she is drunk as a skunk, and the significance is they are completely drunk. Okay, so obviously drunk is very general, drunk is very normal, but in Dublin, we can say pissed, and pissed is very slang. And again, this means very, very drunk as well. So the boy or the girl is pissed, and this is the significance, they are drunk. Drunk as a skunk or Mickey Monk. Okay, you can also say pissed as a fart, and this means completely drunk also. Okay, the next one is very typical, and we can say the person is locked. Okay, if the person is locked, the significance is the person is completely drunk also. Okay, so he is locked or she is locked out of his head or his tree. So in Dublin, these are very typical expressions when a person is drunk. The person is locked out of his head. So he's a different person. He cannot enter his normal head. He's locked out of his head, or he's locked out of his tree. So the tree is considered the body. And if you're locked out of your tree, the significance is you're very drunk and you're a different person. These are very typical expressions, common, informal, slang expressions to express that the person is drunk in Dublin and in Ireland. Another one is very strange, but we say rat arsed, and this is very slang and maybe a little vulgar, maybe vulgar a little. So basically, the arse is the bum or the bottom, and if the person is rat arsed, the significance they are completely drunk or completely wasted, completely locked, pissed. These are other possibilities to say drunk. Okay, legless is very logical and very understandable, because when you are drunk, your legs lose the control. You lose the control of your legs and maybe you fall. So it's very typical to say a man is legless or a woman is legless, and the significance means completely drunk and they cannot walk, they cannot function because they are drunk, they are legless. Okay, so very, very typical. Another one is very slang, and we say balubas. So the person is balubas, and this means the person is completely drunk again. So we have a lot of expressions to express that somebody is drunk. This one is balubas, completely drunk, completely legless, locked, pissed, drunk, Mickey Monk. And finally, plastered is very typical as well. If you are plastered, you are very, very drunk. A plaster is typically for your finger. When you have a cut, you need to put a plaster on your finger, or the wall. When you need to decorate the room, you plaster the wall. But if you are drunk, you are plastered, I think, because you take a lot of drinks in the same action as to plaster the wall. So if you are plastered, the significance again is you're very, very drunk and wasted as well. So these are 7, 8, 9 expressions, very common, very typical every day in relation to people that are drunk. So they're very important in Dublin, and they're very important expressions in conversation and slang situations. Okay, that was Mickey Monk. So you can see the information here, Mickey Monk. The next one was Valentine's Day me whole. Okay, so this is the expression Valentine's Day me whole. But basically in Dublin, you can say me whole for a lot of different things. So my whole is slang and vulgar for arse. So whole, arse, bum, bottom, buttocks, backside. These are different expressions or different words informal slang for your bum. Okay, so if you say Valentine's Day, me hole, this means I do not like Valentine's Day. It's ridiculous. I have no interest in Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, me hole. Okay, so that is a very typical expression in Dublin. If you say me hole, this means you do not like it and you have no interest. For example, I'll give you a situation. So your friend asks you, do you want to go to the cinema? And you say, me hole. And this means no, absolutely not. So it's an expression we can use in a lot of different situations. And the significance is no way, absolutely not. Okay. So Valentine's Day, me whole, has the significance I really do not like Valentine's Day. I have no interest in Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, no way. Okay, so maybe no way is the best translation, but it is a very typical expression, me whole, very slang and informal and vulgar as well, a little. Okay, so possibly a little vulgar too. The next one is very typical as well, to have a ball. This is more general. Okay, so to have a ball here is more general and it's very, very typical. I'm sorry if it's distracting. I hope you can see me talking and the video talking. There's two people talking. But to have a ball is very, very famous. Okay, so I'm going to move this so it's just there's no distraction. This expression is very common. The significance is to have a good time. So you go to the cinema and your friend says, have a ball. The significance is have a good time. You go to a party, your friend tells you, have a ball. The significance, have a great time, have lots of fun, have a ball. Okay, have lots of fun, great time, have a ball. Very famous expression, very typical in Ireland, very typical in Dublin, and a very useful and flexible general expression, have a ball. I was on holiday last week and I had a ball. I had a great time. Okay. The next one, to be on the pig's back. This is a very typical expression, the back, and the pig is the animal. So if you're on the pig's back, it's an Irish expression and the significance is everything is fantastic, everything is good, you're progressing, you're on the pig's back and you're moving forward, you're progressing and you're moving. It's very, very common in Ireland and in Dublin. And an example could be, now you have passed your exam, and you're on the pig's back.